Camera B is rolling. And turn that screen out after you hit the record on that one.
I'm so hungry.
It's on the back. It's the camera button up top.
I do remember.
They act like they don't know who I am.
I do remember this.
They act like they don't know me. Camera A is finally rolling. Audio is rolling. Y'all boys ready?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy Shamar, art based, sprinkling that art.
It's Cherokee, your favorite native, sprinkling that ass.
And we are the Prolific Misfits, back with another video for that ass.
For that ass. Dun, 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 dun. Where's our music?
I ain't get it back. You should have never told me to get
Can
rid
I
of
get something? Can I get some intro? I want some intro.
It's playing in the background. You just don't hear it. You'll hear it on the video, though.
How are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
You look so bright today.
Oh, yes.
I like that.
I had to be the sunshine for today because it was dark and gloomy. You know? And I just sprinkled him.
I think we're kind of coordinating. You're wearing yellow. I'm wearing yellow.
Shameless plug.
You can find this lovely this shirt at my store at nativeNoirbrand.com.
What does your shirt say?
What stuff?
What's that mean?
You know, it's in for interpretation, you know. What do you think it means?
I don't know. But I had a different thought just now.
What do you have?
You remember when we were at the studio and we would be pressing on the table?
That shit will be bending.
But you just did that to this one.
Did I? No, I'm like, how solid wood.
How did he move that table? Yes, you did. And you solid.
He want me to.
Solid. I like this jean jacket. Jimi Hendrix. Pro Black.
You like that? Did you see the back? Let me lay on my butt crack.
Why are you sticking your butt out?
That's just how I sit. Disgusting. That's how I sit, brother. I'm sitting on gold. What happens when you apply pressure to coal? It makes a diamond.
Diamond, yes. But you just said gold. So I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know. How was your week?
I'm tired, but I can't. I'm tired, but I'm also very happy because what? I got stimulated. So, yeah, I'm very much so. I may be tired, but I'm also very happy.
Y'all know where to find them. Come on, stick up, boys. Telling everybody you got stimmied. Stimmy me, baby.
I know you got yours.
Stimmy me, baby. I don't know what that is.
You know,
I didn't get one.
You are fucking lying.
I ain't get one.
You just
I'm broke.
It be the niggas with money. Well, I ain't got no money.
That's how you keep it.
Well, yeah, it's gone. My money gone too.
I ain't got no flower, no plant in the shot today. It's hot. You not hot.
So that must be a very lovely hoodie. Yeah. It's definitely insulated.
It's insulated.
What you got under there? A shirt?
Yeah, I got on the shirt.
Oh, so that's the problem. Yeah. How's your week going?
You go bare chesting in your hoodie?
Go bare. Yes.
I have nothing. My week has gone very well. I am glad that it's almost over.
Yeah, you've been busy though, right?
Busy.
Yeah. I'm excited to see whatever projects you got coming out. I know you're working on something.
Cooking it up.
What is it?
Cooking like a stir fry. You know what I'm saying? Get that work.
Yeah, I don't see any flowers in the background.
Plants.
The
plants are in the background, not the foreground. You don't see that one?
I can't see that far.
Look in this one.
I see it now.
You see that? I'm rooting for everybody black.
I do, but I don't have anything right here. We need something tall.
We need some what?
Something tall.
When you get back? I didn't know you left. Well, John did say they opened up flights again.
They did. I actually did book 3 when he was talking. I was like,
you
yeah,
booking?
I booked that one.
He got
that
stimmied.
one and that one. Yes. I'm gonna be flying. I'm gonna be mass 3, 4. What is that?
Raising hands and shit.
Well, I'm keeping you employed. You over there. Anyway, shout out to John for working it.
Is he working it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
That's only for me.
that is only is that. So are you ready to get into what we're talking about today?
No, but it has to be done because you have been talking about this for months now.
I have. Because I think it's something that we should talk about.
I thought something was on my mic. That's my beard. Y'all see all that growth? I know it's a little straggly, but I'm catching up. I be biting my beard sometimes when I'm eating too.
That's me moving.
I know you do it. You be biting your beard or your mustache.
I know.
I know a lot of shit fall in it.
I'm not finished eating yet.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna get it till I'm finished.
It's my catch-all.
Ooh. So no, I'm not ready, but you've been hinting at this subject for a while, so let's just do it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so in this climate where we're at right now, in this world, in this whole pancake, even within the last, I would say recent year,
Okay,
current year. Recent years, right? Let's say the last 2-3 years, right? I feel like the veil over not everybody's eyes, but the majority of people's eyes have been lifted, and we're seeing the injustice and the fuckery that's happening towards people who are not white, predominantly black people. So my question I want to propose is, in this day and age, like right now, is it important to have a white friend?
inquiring mind.
What's that button?
His inquiring mind wants to know.
I'm interested.
What do y'all think? Go ahead, put it in the comment right now. Is it important to have a white friend?
Okay. So me, myself, I would say that I think it's important to have friends of different creeds, diverse backgrounds, ethnicity. I think that's important. I think that's just how the world works. Like, I think it's great to exchange with each other, having different, from people of different walks of life. I think that's so dope. But then when it comes to our white counterpart, it's just like, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with them White Walkers. Now, I'm not saying me, but I've heard that a lot lately, the colonizers. So, before I go any further, well, you know what? Okay, I'll go to me first, then I'll go to you.
Sure.
Okay, so I have always I grew up with a lot of white people. Like, I went to a predominantly white school in grade school, middle school, high school, and it's just like they've always been there. So in default, I've had befriended a lot of white people, and then also with my upbringing, sometimes the way I express myself, or maybe even the way I talk, sometimes people think that I am like I'm Oreo, or or that like I frequently hang around white people. But now as an adult, I think that like after high school, I had like an awakening, and throughout my years of growing up, like predominantly my grandma would be like, you need to watch them. And I was like, what are you talking about? No. Sky is my best friend. What are you talking about?
What's Scott do to you?
Bro, Sky didn't do nothing, but she was just like,
After the fact.
Sky really did do it. We just fell apart.
Okay.
That's the thing. We went into when you get to high school, it's kind of like you kind of blossom. You tend to gravitate towards people who either look like you, act like you, or something
Like-minded. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then when that happens, it's kind of like the white people kind of phase out. So as an adult now, I'm thinking like I really don't have any white friends.
Okay.
And I think that maybe it was a conscious decision, because I'm like, what the fuck? I don't have anything in common with you guys. Even though I feel like throughout my years, even now, I know how to code switch. Even though this is authentically who I am, I think that many people misconstrue that for me really being buddy with white people. So as as an adult now, I don't have any white friends.
Okay.
And I think it's I feel like it is kind of important to have, again, people of different ethnicities, but it's hard for me to try to reach out and be befriending white people.
Why is it white people specifically?
Because of, historically, when you actually learn your history, more history of the wrongs that white people have done upon people of color, you're just like, I've gotten turned off. I was just like, oh no. And then when you have to explain so many things to them, like, this is why I feel this way, or this, that, like, it's the explanation for me that you just get tired of. And especially when it goes in one ear out the other, it's just like, I'd rather not deal with that. Like, it's just like, someone of color, especially a black person, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you get it. I don't even really have to explain to you. You look at another black person, be like, yeah, you got it. So, yeah. For me, I'm like, it's easier for me not to want to explain myself anymore.
Right.
Right. And it's hard for me to find genuine white people who really kind of get it, without me having to explain it. What do you think, brother? Do you have any white friends?
No. We have to define friend, right? So I think some people probably use that word loosely and everybody's my friend. Nope. I think that you are friends with people that you are like-minded. And then it's about proximity as well, right? So you gravitate towards who's there. I was just having this conversation with it wasn't this topic like white people, but it was a topic of proximity. So when we were going through the things with Black Lives Matter, the movement last year, the injustice last year, you hear a lot of black people said, there's a lot of black on black crime. Well, there's a lot of white on white crime. There's a lot of, Asian on Asian. There's a lot of, it's all in proximity. The crime happens within your area. So I'm correlating that to the fact that you're most like-minded with people that are in close proximity, that know and understand. We all have met. And think about, our families, people live in different locations and stuff. So the people in the north come down to the south for the summer, or we go up to the north in the winter and stuff. And kids that's your age and stuff, and y'all hang out, y'all try to figure out, oh my God, that too? Like, it could be a beat, it could be a song, it could be a saying. Like, how do we know these things and we don't even be around each other? It's just, what we understand just culturally. And we've dubbed the word here lately, the culture. You know what I'm saying? So you really gravitate towards people that are like-minded and that understand and that know. So that's typically who your friends are. Now, we know scenarios where some of us will be the only one there in a space of all white people, and that's all that they do. How they got to that point is beyond me. I don't know.
I've been there.
Excuse me. I can't see that for myself. I think that I became more aware of white people and their antics and the different things early on, and I've always been leery. Now, I will say I appreciate the opportunity of having 4 white roommates in college. It was 6 of us total, me and one other black person, and then 4 white guys. They taught me a lot of game that I never knew before, but they also taught me how they think and everything, and they're never to be trusted. They'll kill their own mama. You know what I'm saying? And that can't have that in my personal space. So yeah, it's important to know. And if we're comparing it to injustice and things that have happened throughout the history of white peopling, one thing that I would say is that they know their quote unquote enemy. They know that we are a very forgiving people. They know that we are very resourceful people. They know that we are people that are just willing to do a lot. But then they also figured out, what is that one thing? How can we break them? And that's a whole different subject of how they did it. Stay tuned to that episode. But they know us. They know a lot of us better than we know ourselves at this point. So no, I don't need it as a friend, but I just need to understand who they are and how they move. And that's all I have on that.
Mic drop. Well, shit. Okay, I thought you were at least gonna say like there was gonna be an anecdotal story where you were like,
we ain't got enough time for all the stories.
But
There's plenty.
But did you ever be
because of racism? Oh, personally?
Yeah, you personally.
Yeah, Mike Stamey, that is my brother. Like in elementary, Mike Stamey, he is the coolest guy I know. We were very, very close growing up. He's a white guy, true and true. He white.
Right.
White.
Right.
He and I hung out in elementary school, and then we went to seventh grade the same year. That was junior high for us. We went seventh grade, but then I went to a different school in eighth and beyond. So we kind of parted ways then and everything. But yeah, he was cool. We're on Facebook now. Shout out Mike Stamey.
Hi, Mike.
You don't know him.
Can I not be friendly?
No.
Oh
just so you can say, oh, I have a white friend.
No, you don't. I do.
Actually, I do have a white friend. No, you don't.
When I think about it, I would say that, I mean, yeah, like you said, friend is very loosely
used.
Loosely. I have a coworker that I'm very, very comfortable with. And here's what I would say that I enjoy about her is that she will identify, she knows what fucking white guilt is. She understands what her white privilege is. And she actually listens to other people of color and black people about what the hell is going on. And I feel like she is a fighter for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we need allies.
We do need it.
I did appreciate them protesting last year.
Right.
I'll call it out. I mean, we said it on the episodes and stuff.
Right.
When Karen was Karen and them, I was here for all of that.
And I'm probably going to take it to a different lane, and I'm sorry because this will probably be another topic, but I don't understand why some people, black people, how we get on like a bandwagon of champion for these white people who show us love, like especially like the white celebrities, and they're like, oh yes, yeah, I fuck with insert.
They be wanting to invite everybody to the cookout, and I'm like, no. They cannot come to the cookout.
Stop it. Like, I see you, thank you, but no, you're not invited. No. Like, this is our space. Let us have a space.
Right. There's no raisins allowed.
Y'all, can we just stop that?
Meaning raisins in the potato salad. No.
What about raisins in the chicken salad?
No, thank you. Why? Now, I've had some grapes in the chicken salad one time, but don't put no damn raisins in. Raisins are not seasoning. And I will say this. So since you want to bring personal anecdotal, what did you call it? Anecdotal stories?
I don't know anecdotal.
So I had an executive that I support at my Clark Kent, and he actually got me the position that I'm in 6 years ago. And he's a white man. He's bald head. He wear glasses. You know, I mean, he's a true white man, but it's so funny when I see a white guy with a bald head because, you know, most of them don't let it go.
No, they want to hold on to that little stitch.
He shaves a bald. He be looking like me. He always tell people, oh, that's my twin. Anyway, when, God, what is his name? His name just escaped me.
Okay.
Last year, not my manager, last year, the social, the guy that was killed by the cops, you know his name, it escaped. Anyway.
Which one?
Last year, the one they put his knee on his neck.
Oh,
John, help me out.
Floyd?
Yes, George Floyd.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Anyway, so when that happened and everything, the executive, he hit me up and he was just like, Shamar, you got time for a quick call? I'm thinking, because I support him, so I'm thinking, it's about business and stuff. He said, I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to see how you were doing. He said, I do understand the privilege that I have, and I just need to understand, what is it that I can do to, make things more comfortable or at ease, at least here in the workplace. And I told him to having this taking the initiative to have this conversation was enough in and of itself, because we're talking about pandemic and everybody's asking if everybody's all right about pandemic, but nobody is bringing up George Floyd or any of that stuff. Nobody wants to touch it. So by him doing that was appreciated. So when I sit here and say history and white people and stuff like that, I need you as the viewer to understand that it's not like I'm totally removed and totally taken away from the world as a whole, because there are some genuine people, but I'm just speaking just the same way we say the culture as a whole. We're speaking white people. That's the equivalent of the culture for them. White people in. And that's that on.
Why you be cutting it short?
Because they don't get enough airtime. They don't need the whole airtime. Darn. Cancel that. That's enough.
Yeah, I feel you. That's how my coworker was. She wanted to make sure I was good. Anything I needed, she was there. How do you feel though when white people come, not say per se you, but they were like, well, what can I do? Like, educate me. How do you feel about that?
That's a different topic, but
I know. I'm just saying. I know
they wouldn't do that to me. I don't know. I don't know how that is. I educate you. What you want me to tell you? Y'all already appropriate everything. Y'all learning on y'all own.
Well, like,
and then y'all sit there and say, "Look, a new trend, girl. You said that was ghetto yesterday."
Well, like that conversation you had with that person you were just talking about. He could have asked, like, well, what can I do? Or can you educate me on what to do?
That's a very blanket statement. I mean, you had to give me more education.
No, that's what I've heard before. And some people,
but that's what I'm saying. That's a very blanket statement. That's a very loaded question. You had to give me more, educate you on what? What is it that you need to understand? Now, my Clark Kent, I'm gonna beep that out.
Yeah.
My Clark Kent, they are really, really pushing it, and it was a huge town hall meeting, virtual meeting that we were all on, and one white woman, she was very brave, and she just candidly said, "How can I be an ally?"
Oh, okay.
How can I be an ally? And I'm like, that's the perfect question to ask. Asking, educating, telling you to educate me. I don't work for you. And that doesn't seem genuine.
Yeah.
And it's like, what education do you need? Like, did you not see that unarmed man got killed? What you want me to educate you on? How that's unfair? Girl, that was your son. Like, what education do you need? But saying ally, how can I be an ally? First, join our black professional group. That's one of the affiliate groups at my Clark Kent. And it's like, no, just because the name is Black Professional Group does not mean you have to be black.
Right.
You're more than welcome to join. We have a white sponsor, executive leadership sponsor of that group too. It's where you can come because you feel comfortable joining the disabilities group and you don't have no disability. You feel comfortable joining the Asian group. Why you don't feel comfortable joining ours? It's not us with the problem.
Right.
Right.
That's interesting. And I want to know, why is it that some white people have a problem saying black? I don't get it.
Because they know that they have to tread lightly. All the shit that's going on for so many centuries, they need to tread lightly on everything. And ain't no such thing as fucking black. They did that on purpose. So yeah, they feel, oh my God, I don't know what I don't want to offend anyone. No, your presence offends me. You offended me.
The audacity.
Out of here. Out of here.
Okay. All right. So in a nutshell,
I just don't like ignorance. That I don't like. don't play with me. You know, if you want to have a candid conversation, if you really want to get this work, let's do that. But don't play with me and don't Karen me. Don't that white guilt. You know, the thing. So the training and everything that because I'm convinced that they have a training, because first they come out aggressive. If that don't work, guess what they're gonna do? They gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? They have this whole protocol that ain't genuine, and that I ain't here for none of that. White tears, you can take that on to the left. But if you genuinely come to me, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Have the conversation and let's move forward.
Get with that, yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it? No, okay. You want to talk about it? Okay. Well, I would like to know if we have any white subscribers. How do they feel about this? Like,
About what?
basically, like,
They want a black friend? Hit them up at Cherokee, the native.
I'm open. He's not, but no, really.
I'll have a conversation with you. We ain't about to be friends. You ain't coming to the cookout. But we can have a conversation.
I'll bring you a plate.
No.
They can't get a plate. They like our food.
They like everything about us.
Hello.
Okay. So, yeah. So, in a nutshell, is it important to have a white friend? I think it's important to
I think it's
important to understand each other. I think it's important to have the uncomfortable conversations. And I think it's important to always come with genuineness. Is that a word, genuineness?
I think so, yeah.
You will allow it today? Come with genuineness.
I allow it.
Because at this point, no, I don't have to have that. And again, like I said, in whatever season, whatever episode, racism is not our problem to fix. It's their problem to fix. And if they're genuine and come to the table and want to have the candid conversation, I'm very open to that. But if they want to just keep the status quo, you can miss me with that. And that's it.
I can co-sign that. As
Cool.
far as, yeah, I'll co-sign that. I'm good with that.
All right.
All right.
So in closing,
I'm Cherokee the Native. Is that what we're doing right now?
yeah, we're going to do a little one-liner and then
I need to practice my one-liner. And I don't. I'm Cherokee the Native, working on my tagline. But you can follow me at. Is that what I say? I'm gonna say it. You can follow me at
Instagram.
Fuck it up. You can find
Fuck
me.
it up, bruh. Fuck it up. Fuck it up, bruh.
You can find me on the gram at Cherokee the Native. And get this shirt.
Butt
Get
stuff.
this shirt.
Butt stuff. So, yeah, I think it's important to embrace those that embrace you. And I am your boy, Art Bay. Sprinkling that art. Don't you? I'll cut your mic if you say that.
I'm not saying anything. I already said what I had to say.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Alan Lux Studios.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't want to have this topic, but I'm glad we got it out the way.
See how easy it was? Didn't you
Yeah.
just say that we need to have these uncomfortable conversations?
Touche.
Hello.
And on that note, we'll check y'all out in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.